here in Cincinnati. Tonight we wrap up a great Sunday here in Super Wild Card Weekend, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. 71 yards. And the Bengals will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
Well, this has been a quick-strike offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
And when you think about his performance this year, you have to have nothing but admiration the way that he passed his team into the playoffs. They threw it around so well in the regular season, but in this game, the elements may affect them. I think they'll continue to fling it around until the weather slows them down, and if it doesn't, they'll continue to show the style that they've shown throughout the season.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Ward. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 34. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he will have a Titans first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got it down to the 28.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
40 yards rushing for him now as he has started this wild card round with a flourish.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here's Ward. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
To throw is Ward.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Theo Johnson from 10 yards out. And the Titans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And it'll be Titan football. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Hands it off out of the gun.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt.
3 and out.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
62 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Solid running there. And CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there, because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Throwing now, Ward. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
Ward. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
And the Titans first down.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Titans first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
From the gun, Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. To throw, here's Ward. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
45-yard line.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Bengals.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
4th down, so Zach Taylor sends out the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And his kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Throwing is Ward. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard
From the gun, here's Ward.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down.
Ward. And he will have a Titans first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
A gain of 5.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
It's second down.
Ward now. A final shot before break.
Finding space at the 40.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
So halftime now here on Sunday night prime time. Let's get it to Scott Hanson in Orlando with our
trip through
report.
the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on Carolina. And here's Wan'Dale Robinson. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Giants find a way to get it done. The number 4 seed knocks out the number 5. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is the Texans running back. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. The Texans will live to fight another week. They're moving on to the divisional round. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is the Bucs quarterback. He's going to find his man, and he did plenty of that. One of 5 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Buccaneers make a statement. They are not to be taken lightly. The number 6 seed knocks off the number 3. And let's look at the rest of the bracket here in the NFC on Wild Card Weekend. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. And CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is, and doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 90 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
On second down, they'll run it here. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2. It's a quarterback sneak. And he will have a Titans first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 34.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A 4-yard gain.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. From the gun on third down is Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 156 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Right back to him on first down. And the defense closes quickly there, and we'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, second and 9. Back to throw. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And the Bengals grab it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
And they go play action now. Burrow throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Burrow loses the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. Here's second and 8. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trenton Simpson coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Ward from the gun on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
First down, Tennessee.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force them into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
10 yards on the
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Play action. It's Ward. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Titans.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Ward now working out of the gun. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Now Ward. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's a Titans touchdown.
Tennessee.
Marvin Harrison Jr. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Titans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Burrow. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Burrow looking to pass. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Now it's Burrow. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 in the unit.
And number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
The Bengals offense returns to the field. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Burrow will throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time they face a...
Now Burrow loses the football.
It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Boy, 192 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
2nd and 7.
At the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
A 36-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Looking deep here for Chase. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
3rd and 5.
Now it's Burrow.
He'll try and do this himself.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They spotted at the 49.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Bengals first down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Caught here, right side, no. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Titans' 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on first down. This pass complete to Higgins. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll get this down to the 23.
And Burrow going to throw again.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. 2nd and 5.
Jamar Chase. It's a gain of 5.
Now whistles and a flag. And I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. A false start penalty. And now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. Now Burrow.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Results in a 4th down.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Titans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
The Titans are moving on as we say so long, everybody.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Cincinnati, good night, everybody.